One thing I do want to go on to are comments that I had on my most recent videos showing support and really talking about how they felt about Deepwoken as a player. And I got a lot of mixed responses, which was really cool. It kind of makes me get like a general full circle feel of what our community burdens and garners from their experiences with Deepwoken. One thing we will talk about real quick is the fact that, dude, within 2 weeks pretty much, I got 109 subscribers. That's pretty nice. I really do appreciate the support. I feel that we can make this community grow into something pretty nice and cool. I don't plan on doing Deepwoken forever. So if you like the style of how I do things, definitely stick around and see me grow. But I do expect that for the next few years I am on Deepwoken. So yeah, I'll be here a while. Thank you guys. And we're gonna go into some comments here, man. So Cameron9462 says, "Hey, I've been playing Deep since it dropped, and throughout the years I have noticed a trend. A lot of times enchants were so rare that you would use the worst weapon to use any enchant. Legendary weapons were unheard of. It wasn't evaporate or get evaporated." Okay, so what he's talking about with that is just the fact that the meta is very explosive. A lot of mages are taking over, and it's mantra or be mantra'd. that's what it is. This is the most handheld meta in the entire history of Deepwoken, because many more people are playing, many more people can guide you. Many more builds can be acquired and taken. I mean, Shrine is a very powerful tool that everyone should use for their build. Shrine of Order, guys, or any shrine in general. And being creative with your build is something that people are creative, but everyone has a line that they draw when it comes to the meta. And I see what he's talking about as well when it comes to the deflation of legendary weapons and enchants and such. Really just legendary weapons. Things have deflated, which makes things like the Dormant Splinter that people spend hours trying to discover and figure out, something that has just god roll rarity. It makes these efforts pretty useless. It makes its rarity pretty useless because it's on the same level as every other massively populated legendary weapon in the game. Random Guy 2530 says, "I love the lore behind the attunements, oaths, and relics, especially the Dormant Splinter. To name my favorite oaths, Star Kindred makes you a part of a cult, along with Contractor. Blade Harper, although added without too much lore, seems to have a past that was buried in Etria by the Lord Regent. I hate when the lore isn't executed correctly, and incidents like the Cold Forge not being in the game until a week after was a really huge fumble." Dude, that whole Cold Forge, when it came to the Dormant Splinter, it was very integral to finding things out and for people to have spent hours on it. I mean, it's not a waste of time. It just makes it to be like, oh, of course that happened. Fuck, that was bugged. We weren't supposed to see this, or were we? Were we not? You know, it gets confusing from there. It's just about the time that people spend. They addressed our concerns and said that, hey, we're working on Conquest, gang. Conquest has been really hard to work on for a while. It was really nice that they, appreciated our support, appreciated the fact that we liked what we got, and again, addressed the fact that, hey, you guys are still getting what y'all are getting. It's taking much longer than expected. Which is really cool. It's really cool. Natalie. Okay. I played Deep a few weeks or months after it released, and I don't have much of a problem with the game in general. If the devs go at their own pace, that's fine. I can just come back to it later. Gameplay is one of the best ones I had a chance of playing on Roblox, and the designs for both characters and enemies go absolutely hard. My only issue stands with its lack of progression options. This may just be a me thing, but I want to be able to reach power 20 from cooking meals for 2 hours straight. I like to take my time with progressions, even though 99% of everyone else does not. I am ready to die on this hill. Probably always the average B enemies to get to power 20. Okay. A lot to unpack after we finish this. They also talk about how they're annoyed with the community. Progression options could be handled a little better. They could add a little more diversity when it comes to, okay, what do we do for progression, for powering up? They are also working on something Life Weavy or Hive-ish. They teased this a little in the middle of this year. Yes, it's still 2024 as I'm recording this. They have something coming for us, so that could be a new progression option for whoever wants to progress differently. But I will say it straight up, it's an RPG game, and it's action. It's action, okay? That's going to be the main progression option, fighting mobs and stuff, but they could use a couple more things. It's not something that can be their focus, but to be honest, I do see the redundant and mundane cycle that you find yourself annoyed with. I feel with you, dude. I feel with you entirely. Yeah. I appreciate the comment, man. If only the game performed well to where like this it wasn't like a thing we had to like stick on for so long. It is what it is. It is what it is. People feel how they feel. I'd say the best thing in Deepwoken, in my opinion, is the build diversion. I also love the hair ID system. Genuinely, one of my favorite parts about making a build is having them look cool as fuck. Yeah, I mean, you said it, dude. Deepwoken has pretty much a lot of everything. And making your build diverse and visually appealing is I mean, we've had it for a while now. It doesn't really fix up any of the flaws of Deepwoken and where it needs to be picked up, but it's still very cool to make a very cool build. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it there. Sigma Conquest will drop this Friday. I know it. No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That shit is not coming for a hot minute, guys. Another massive issue is progression. I'm so tired of getting on this game to do Trial 1, Farm Delusion for a Moonside and PvE slot so I can min-max pre-shrine, Ferryman until power 20, Oath, layer 2, min-max again, and then wipe in the end because it's not as fun as I envisioned it. One thing you're possibly combating with is keeping up with the unbalanced nature of how our meta fluctuates a lot. Listen, I'm going to be honest and straight up. Not being happy with your builds is a you problem. That's a you problem. But a lot of people deal with that. That's a lot of people's you problems. And I think it does stem from just the meta and things that are unbalanced. Things that leave you unhappy with your build, especially in the large majority of the player base, because a lot of us have been playing this game for at least a year now. So we're all moderate to expert or advanced when playing the game, and we've dealt with pretty much everything the game has to offer. And a lot of everyone's only scapegoats are, crazy PvE or crazy PvP. And then you're trying to make a build specifically for that, and there's a couple, sides to the community that are confused and be like, why are you so concerned with how your build comes out? Blah blah blah. Why does it gotta be so sweaty? It's just because there's nothing else. People are in this cycle because they've been bored with what Deepwoken has been giving them. And when they're not happy with their build and they end up having to wipe, you get people like these, where I feel like I feel that shit. My whole guild feels that shit. It's unfortunate. I hope it gets better. I hope it does, because I think it will. This is Agamatsu, the biggest Deepwoken YouTuber. He's the mascot of Deepwoken. He was like, yo, this is a fire video. This bag chasing ass says, shame I can watch this shit on stream the wall. Fuck you, man. Man, Agamatsu himself has recognize me, but we're all human, we all poop, and I plan on making content with you, my boy, so I will see you definitely at some point. Crimson Kaido himself, hey, I got Crimson Kaido on me. He liked my video. He was like, your style of yap is goated. That's all I'm gonna say. At least he likes it. Crimson Kaido has some pretty good videos. Goddamn, he has some pretty good videos. So yeah, I appreciate that as well. Damn VR is an absolute big video. Oh. I just like doing it for the Deepwoken community. I will be going now. I'll see you guys later. Definitely like and sub if you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I hope to see our community grow, Deepwoken and my channel. Yeah, I'll see y'all. Going out to my outro. Peace.